Many people with macular degeneration notice that bright light or glare makes it harder to see, not easier. In this lesson, we'll talk about glare, why it causes problems, and what you can do to reduce it. By the end of this video, you'll understand what glare is, why it affects vision, and several ways to reduce glare at home and outside. Welcome to Macular School. I'm Corey, a certified low vision therapist. This channel helps people with macular degeneration and the people who support them, like family members and caregivers, understand vision changes and stay independent. I work with many people who are told there is nothing more that can be done, but there are actually many strategies and tools that can help make daily life easier. Glare is caused by too much light or by light reflecting off a surface into your eyes. There are two main types of glare: direct glare, which comes from a bright light source like the sun or a lamp, and reflected glare, which comes from light bouncing off shiny surfaces like glossy paper, glass tables, computer screens, or polished floors. Glare does not just make things bright, it actually reduces contrast and makes it harder to see edges, text, and objects clearly. Many people with macular degeneration become more sensitive to glare over time, and they may notice that bright environments are uncomfortable or that things become washed out in bright light. So glare is not just annoying, it actually makes vision worse by reducing contrast and clarity. Glare causes several problems for people with low vision. It can wash out text, make reading more difficult, reduce contrast, cause eye discomfort, cause squinting, create headaches, and make it difficult to see steps, curbs, faces, or signs. Many people describe glare as anything looking faded or washed out, or they may say that they see better on cloudy days than bright days. This is because glare reduces contrast, and contrast is extremely important for seeing clearly with macular degeneration. So managing glare is just as important as managing lighting and contrast. Glare inside the home is very common, and often people do not realize what is causing it. Common indoor glare sources include windows behind reading material, overhead lights shining directly onto paper, glossy magazines or junk mail, shiny kitchen counters, glass tables, computer screens, phone screens, and television screens. Sometimes the problem is not that there is too much light, but that the light is coming from the wrong direction. If a lamp is positioned directly in front of you, it may shine into your eyes or your face and create glare. But if a lamp is positioned over your shoulder and shines onto the paper or the task at hand, it improves visibility. So one of the most important strategies is not just adding light, but changing the position and the direction of the light. Outdoor glare is very common and often more severe than indoor glare. Outdoor glare can come from sunlight, sidewalks, parking lots, cars, store lighting, reflecting off the water or sand at the beach, off of snow, white buildings, and reflections from windows. Outdoor glare can make it difficult to walk safely, see the edges of steps or curbs, recognize faces, read signs, drive, shop, and navigate unfamiliar areas. Many people say they see worse on bright days than cloudy days because glare reduces contrast. Managing outdoor glare is very important for safety and comfort. There are many simple ways to reduce glare at home. Some strategies include using matte paper instead of glossy paper, changing the angle of lamps, closing or adjusting blinds or curtains, using task lighting instead of overhead lighting, tilting reading material slightly, moving seating position away from windows, and adjusting the computer screen brightness or angle of the monitor. One very important concept is this: you should move the light, not your eyes. Instead of leaning forward or squinting, try moving the lamp, tilting the paper, or changing your position relative to the light. Small changes in the lighting angle can make a very big difference. Sunglasses and filters are very helpful for reducing glare outdoors and sometimes indoors. Common filter colors include gray, brown, amber, yellow, orange, and green, or gray-green. Different people prefer different filters, and it is often helpful to try several to see which one is the most comfortable. Wraparound or fit-over sunglasses are often better because they block light from the sides as well as from the front. Filters do not necessarily improve vision clarity directly, but they often improve comfort and reduce glare, which can make it easier to see. Vision with macular degeneration is not only affected by magnification, it is affected by lighting, contrast, and glare. A good order to remember is first improve contrast, then improve lighting, then reduce glare, and then use magnification if needed. Small environmental changes can make reading, cooking, walking, and daily activities much easier and safer. Reducing glare helps you see more comfortably and more easily. The key idea to remember is this: glare does not improve vision. It usually makes vision worse, and learning to control glare can make reading and daily activities much more comfortable. In other Macular School lessons, we'll continue learning strategies that make daily life easier and safer with macular degeneration. Thank you for viewing. See you on the next one.